All right, in this video, we're going to look at question 20 on page 574. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use an extended redox table, which is like this in your data booklet, and we're going to decide if these reactions are going to be spontaneous or not. And in order to do that, I'm going to list my entities that are in this, choose my oxidizing agents and reducing agents using the data booklet, identify the strongest oxidizing agent, strongest reducing agent, then write the half reactions from the data booklet, balance the net reaction, and decide if it's spontaneous. So there are quite a few steps, but to start this, I must decide what the entities are. So in question 20a, I've got nickel metal in a solution of silver ions. So nickel metal is an element, so it's nickel solid, and I've got silver ions. Probably it'll be something like silver nitrate, and it's in a solution. So because it's aqueous and it's a solution, water is also present. So those are my three entities that I know about from here. And now I need to identify them in my data booklet. And so one of the things that we want to know is that water is both a reducing agent and an oxidizing agent. So water is listed in both places on the data booklet, down here and up here by themselves. And then I've got nickel solid, and nickel solid is going to be a reducing agent. And so nickel solid is listed here. And I also have silver ions, and silver ions are listed here. So what I'm going to do is I need to, sorry, I've covered up the silver ions, that doesn't help. The silver ions are listed over here. And so this is an oxidizing agent, this is an oxidizing agent, this is a reducing agent, and this is a reducing agent. And because we've built reduction half reaction tables, I know that my strongest oxidizing agent is at the top of the oxidizing agents, and the strongest reducing agent is at the bottom of this. So going back to my list, silver ion is an oxidizing agent, nickel is a reducing agent, water is an oxidizing agent and a reducing agent. And you want to look at this table lots of times so you get comfortable identifying those things. So if I look here, though, my strongest oxidizing agent is silver, and my strongest reducing agent is nickel. And so because of that, I can write down their half reactions. So I've got silver ion plus an electron becomes silver solid. That's listed here. And that's the gain of electrons reduction. It's my oxidizing agent. And then my nickel, I have to read backwards. So nickel solid, my reactant, is becoming nickel 2 ions plus 2 electrons. And that's the loss of electrons oxidizing. That's my reducing agent. Now, the net reaction is balanced using electrons. This has 2 and this has 1. So I must multiply this whole thing by 2 to balance it out. So I get 2 silver ions plus a nickel solid produce silver solid plus, or 2 silvers, because it's times 2, plus nickel solid, or nickel 2 ions, sorry. And that's my net reaction. This reaction also, because my strongest oxidizing agent is above my strongest reducing agent, is a spontaneous reaction because it's got this orientation, right? So this is also going to be spontaneous.
Good morning. Would be great to